Can you be a money mover with Monese? Ever been stuck needing to send a quick cash injection to a friend, repay a family member, or maybe chip in for a group outing, but your bank transfer feels slower than a sloth on vacation? We've all been there. That's where services like Monese come in, promising a quicker and easier way to manage your money. But can Monese truly live up to its fast and flexible reputation? Today, we're diving deep to answer a crucial question: can you actually transfer money out of your Monese account? Let's face it, transferring money shouldn't be a chore. In today's digital age, we expect things to happen instantly, and that includes moving our hard-earned cash around. So, if you're considering Monese, understanding its transfer capabilities is key. Now, before we jump into the nitty-gritty, a quick heads up: Monese operates as an e-money account, not a traditional bank account. There are some key differences to consider. But fear not, we'll explore those along the way. Alright, back to the main event: transferring money out of your Monese account. The good news is, yes, Monese absolutely lets you transfer funds out. You have a few options to choose from, depending on where your money needs to go and how quickly it needs to get there. Option 1: Bank transfers. This is a familiar method for most of us. You can initiate a bank transfer from your Monese app, specifying the recipient's bank account details and the amount you want to send. Here's the catch: with bank transfers, speed can vary. It can take anywhere from 1 to 3 business days for the money to show up in the recipient's account, depending on the destination bank and processing times. So, if you need the transfer to happen in a flash, this might not be the ideal choice. Option 2: Sending to another Monese account. If you're transferring money to someone who also uses Monese, things get a whole lot faster. Monese to Monese transfers are typically instant. That's right, the recipient sees the money in their account practically the moment you hit send. Perfect for splitting bills with friends, repaying that lunch debt to a colleague, or sending a quick gift to someone special, all within the Monese ecosystem. Option 3: International transfers. The world is getting smaller, and sometimes our financial needs do too. Monese allows you to send money internationally. However, international transfers can come with additional fees and may take longer to process compared to domestic transfers. Always double-check the exchange rates and any associated fees before initiating an international transfer. Monese versus traditional banks: transfer considerations. As we mentioned earlier, Monese functions as an e-money account, while traditional banks offer regular bank accounts. There are some subtle differences to consider when it comes to transfers. For instance, traditional bank transfers might offer slightly more flexibility in terms of sending larger amounts. However, Monese often prides itself on faster processing times, especially for local transfers. Additionally, traditional banks might have a wider range of international transfer options, while Monese might have limitations depending on the destination country. So, is Monese the money mover you need? Ultimately, the answer depends on your specific needs. If you primarily deal with domestic transfers and prioritize speed over everything else, Monese could be a great fit. The free plan allows a limited number of free transfers per month, with additional charges for exceeding that limit. If you frequently make international transfers or deal with very large sums, a traditional bank account might offer more flexibility. Here are some additional factors to keep in mind. Transfer fees: always be aware of any fees associated with transfers, both domestic and international. Transfer limits: Monese has limitations on the amount you can transfer in a given period. Check their policy to ensure it aligns with your needs. Supported currencies: Monese allows transfers in a variety of currencies, but it's always good to check if the currency you need is supported. Monese, a final verdict. Monese offers a convenient and often speedy way to transfer money domestically, especially between Monese accounts. However, international transfers might be slower and incur additional fees. If you prioritize speed and simplicity for local transactions, Monese is definitely worth considering. But, for those who need more flexibility for international transfers or handling larger sums, a traditional bank account might be a better fit. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.